Chris Sewall here, baseball card collector, investor, dealer in that order. Welcome everyone. High rollers time, and today we're going to look at eBay, the highest selling sports card sales in the early part of January 2023. Before I start, I want to mention that there are an unusually high number of bogus sales at the high end level on eBay now. I'm not sure when this happened, but as of a year ago, if I was doing a top 10 list, I might have to look at like the top 15, let's say, listings, and then weed out 5 or so that seemed fake to me or not likely to be legit, or the sale didn't go through. Now it's more like 25. I have to weed through a lot of fake sales, do a lot of guessing at times on listings that don't appear real. All the sales you see here at the beginning are sales that where the card got relisted by the same seller shortly after, so obviously these sales didn't go through. This Trevor Lawrence card even says that they're one sold with one available, and this card's a 1 of 1, so that seems unlikely to be the case. We're going to jump right in after I mention that this week's list is brought to you by Hoodies Collectibles. They're a consignment company that will sell your cards for you on eBay. Great option for selling cards. I use them regularly myself as part of my overall selling strategy. Strong customer service, competitive rates, quick turnaround times, and they get your cards listed fast. They also now offer group submissions for Beckett with significantly discounted rates and turnaround times if you're looking to get your raw cards graded at BGS prior to consigning. They handle all the paperwork. You just have to get them the cards and they do the rest. You can contact them directly for more info. I've included a link to their site as well as their email and phone number in the description below. And I thank Hoodies for sponsoring this week's High Rollers, looking at the top 10 highest sports card sales on eBay in the first 20 days of 2023. Dropping the puck at number 10, 1979 Topps Hockey unopened vending box. Interesting one. Vending boxes did not have packs in them. They were not packs. They just came with 500 random cards from the set, usually in pristine condition, but they didn't come sealed, so there'd be no way to know that this box had not been searched. This one's sealed and certified by Baseball Card Exchange, but again, I don't know how they could certify that the box has never been searched. You could easily just open the box, go through the cards, replace some, whatever, and no one would ever know, except for unless it came from a sealed case where the case was sealed and they opened the case and then sealed every single box in the case immediately. But it doesn't say that on the certificate, so again, I'm not really sure how the vending box thing here works, but sold for $30,000 even as a buy it now. Obviously, the big money card you're looking to pull here is Wayne Gretzky, the Wayne Gretzky rookie, and I guess by if you do the math, you're looking to get on average about 2 Gretzkys in a box here. 30 grand seems like a pretty steep price. I couldn't find another example of a sale of a vending box from this year, but I guess if one of the Gretzkys ends up being super high grade, that's where your money is. Number 9, 1958 Alpha Bolaget, number 635, Pele rookie. It's graded a PSA good 2, and I would say from the pictures it looks like a pretty nice eye appeal 2. Certainly not a high grade card or anything, but presents better than a 2, and I don't see any really major issues. Sort of just like a bunch of minor ones, both on the front, and again, back looks pretty clean there. Sold for $30,202 in auction. This sale's kind of on the low side, although there's actually been a much lower sale since. There was a sale for $21,000 of a PSA 2 just a couple weeks after this one. It is a PSA Pop 16, and there are only about 60 copies graded higher, so very, very rare card, even in lower grade. Number 8, 1952 Topps, number 261, Willie Mays. Graded an SGC X-Mint 6, and again, really strong eye appeal here for a 6. The only thing that jumps out even a little bit on the front here is top-bottom centering, which is definitely a little off. Much wider border on the top than on the bottom. I guess maybe left-right centering is a little bit off as well, but barely, and I don't really see much else to complain about. Corners look pretty sharp, edges sharp, surface looks extremely clean, both on the front and the back. Really, really nice-looking card, and looks great in the SGC holder as well. Sold in auction for $30,655. It is actually the second highest ever sale of an SGC 6. The only higher was one for $31,000, so basically pushing the all-time record there. But this card in SGC 6 only comes up for sale once or twice a year, so not a lot of sales in the last, since the price boom to compare it to. Number 7, our first modern card on this week's list, 2021 National Treasures patch autograph number 107. Jalen Green rookie, graded a PSA mint 9 with a DNA 10 for the auto. Card is serial numbered out of 99, and you get I guess we'll call it a 3-color patch there. Listed for a penny short of 40 grand, sold as best offer for $34,000. This is Green's first ever appearance on a high rollers list. Welcome, Jalen. It's only the second ever known sale of a copy of this card. The first was a BGS 9.5, which went for $22,200 back in December. Number 6, 2020 National Treasures patch autograph number 158, Justin Herbert rookie. Graded a BGS Mint 9 with very strong subgrades, getting 3 9s and a 9.5. Card is serial numbered out of 99, and I guess we'll call it a 3-color patch, although fairly bland 3-color patch. Auto gets a 10 score. Sold as a buy it now for $39,999. This sale is actually quite low. It's the lowest sale of a BGS 9 in about a year and a half, and that covers covers 16 sales. The highest ever sale of a BGS 9 reached $90,000 in March of 2022. Number 5, a high rollers regular 1952 Topps number 311, Mickey Mantle. It's graded PSA authentic altered, and I looked over the card, could not see what the alteration is. It's not explained in the description of the listing. Card is a tremendous eye appeal for a low grade card, very well centered, some lightly tipped corners, minimal edge wear, and the surface is extremely clean, both on the front and again the back is very, very crisp and nice. I looked over this card closely, over the photos closely, could not find what the alteration is. Doesn't appear to be trimming. I don't see any evidence of trimming, but perhaps there was some recoloration somewhere, more likely on the front, but again, nothing that I could spot from the pictures. Listed for 70 grand, sold as a best offer for $45,000. That's roughly equivalent what you would expect a PSA 2 to sell for today, but again, the tremendous eye appeal plays a part there. Authentic altereds usually go for around 10 to 20, but again, the eye appeal is the factor. And this is not the record sale of a PSA authentic altered. There have been a few higher sales of a 52 mantle in this sort of condition. Number 4, 1951 Bowman number 305, Willie Mays rookie. The Say Hey Kid, it's in the high number series, and this card's graded a PSA near mint 7. Left-right centering is most notable issue, clearly off-center in that direction. Maybe lightly tipped corners, at least in the upper left, and a really, really light print line going down the center of his card, sort of right through his face there. PSA near mint 7 seems like a reasonable grade, maybe a tad on the generous side. Sold in auction for $47,600. This sale is pretty standard. The average of the last 6 PSA 7s is actually $48,000, so nothing strange going on here. The card is a PSA Pop 120, and there are 90 copies graded higher. No PSA 10s have ever been given out. Number 3, 2017 National Treasures patch autograph number 103, Jason Tatum rookie. Graded a BGS Gem Mint 9.5. Subgrades are the minimum for the grade, getting 3 9.5s and a 9. Card serial numbered at a 99 and a nice 2-color patch there. Auto gets a 10 grade. Sold in auction for $58,200. The sale's pretty standard. The average of the last 6 BGS 9.5s is $54,000. So nothing crazy going on here. Maybe just a tad on the high side. Number 2, 1979 Topps number 18. Wayne Gretzky rookie. This is a card you could pull from that vending box that earlier on the list. This one's graded a PSA mint 9. Pictures provided are pretty blurry and fuzzy. Can't really make out a whole lot, although nothing appears to be wrong with the card from the pictures on the front nor on the back. Sold as a buy it now for a penny short of $60,000. The sale is extremely high, and I'm not 100% sure this sale is a legit one that actually went through. As it does show up on eBay as a completed sale, but on a couple of the websites I use, it did not register. Not sure not sure why that is, but it's a very, very high price, but not impossibly high. The average of the last 10 PSA 9s is $44,000. The last 2, though, before this one sold in the high 30s. Although if you go back to October, you can find a sale that went for $59,000. So again, high, very high, but not impossibly high. It is a PSA Pop 128 with 2 copies graded higher. And number 1, 2009 Topps Black, number 321, Steph Curry rookie, graded a PSA near mint 7. This parallel is extremely hard to get in high grade. The black foil borders very susceptible to chipping, and PSA 7 is probably considered more or less a high grade for parallel sets such as this. This card's serial numbered out of 50 and is not a card you see pop up for sale very often. Sold as a buy it now for $93,000. This is the first sale of a copy of this card in any grade in about a year. The last one was a PSA 6 that went for $31,000. So compared to that, I mean, this seems extremely high. But again, this is just not a card that shows up for sale very often. In fact, I can only find 6 known sales of this card ever in any grade ever, and most of those are many years ago. It is a PSA Pop 3, and there are only 2 copies graded higher. There does exist one PSA 9 and one PSA 10. Neither of those have ever been put up for sale. All right, let's check out some honorable mentions. We will start with Vintage Baseball. Roberto Clemente, rookie, 1955 Topps, graded BVG, near mint plus 7.5, absolute beauty of a card. $10,902 in auction. Carl Yastrzemski, 1969 Topps All-Star, PSA Gem Mint 10. Don't see a lot of PSA 10 cards from the 1960s. $23,100. Jumping ahead to the 1990s, Junior Griffey, a rare insert that I haven't even ever seen before. 1999 Fleer Mystique Established, Ken Griffey Jr. graded a PSA Gem Mint 10 card, serial numbered out of just 100. $13,800. On to football, 2018 Spectra, Josh Allen, Gold Vinyl NFL Shield Rookie Patch Auto. That is a 1/1 BGS Mint 9 with strong subgrades just into 5 figures, $11,650 in auction. Tua Tagovailoa rookie from 2020 Panini Prizm. It's a PSA Gem Mint 10. It's a gold Prizm auto. Those are serial numbered out of just 10. $20,100. Rare 1990s football insert of Eddie George, 1998 Skybox CX 2001 Essential Credentials. Now, this card's serial numbered out of just 11. $10,000 even. This is probably the highest selling Eddie George card in world history, my guess. On to basketball. If Jesus paying LeBron, I'm paying Dwayne Wade. 2003 UD Exquisite Rookie Patch Auto. Dwayne Wade, serial number out of 99, PSA near mint 7, $14,400. If this was LeBron, same rookie year as Dwayne Wade here, the LeBron would be many multiple 6 figures. So doesn't the Dwayne Wade seem like sort of a bargain in comparison? Michael Jordan insert from 1998 Metal Universe Lynchpins. It's a BGS Gem Mint 9.5. Cool looking insert as the little lynchpins are actually cutouts. You can see through the card there. $13,655. Another Jordan insert from 1998. Ultra Platinum Medallion, BGS Gem Mint 9. Oh, sorry, BGS Mint 9. This card, I believe, is serial numbered out of 99. It goes for $11,600. Soccer, Lionel Messi from 2018 National Treasures Century Bronze Auto, Patch Auto, serial numbered out of 10. It's a BGS Mint 9, $13,333. And I'll finish on sort of a bizarre occurrence. Damar Hamlin, for those who don't know, plays defense for the Buffalo Bills, and in a game late in December, he got knocked unconscious and was unconscious on the field for something like 10 minutes, and it appeared that he was going to pass away on the field. Ultimately, the paramedics, got him okay and took him to the hospital, and it still appeared like he might pass away, but he ultimately did make a recovery. It appears he's going to make a full recovery. I don't know all the exact details of it, but in that period where it appeared he was going to pass away, a bunch of his cards got listed on eBay and ended up going for crazy high prices. Now, he doesn't have very many cards because he's a defensive player. He was not a high draft pick. And he has even fewer autographs, but a few of them get put up for auction, and they just went for crazy high prices in that little window where it appeared he was going to pass away. Like this one went for $10,000. This one went for $15,000. These are all in auction. This one went for 15 grand as well, and then this crazy one went for close to 100 grand. Now I don't know which of these are legit, or these prices don't make sense on any level, so I don't know which of these actually went through, which were legit or not. But there were a bunch of these type sales on eBay. But that's it. This week's top 10 featured 2 Willie Mays and one each of Steph Curry, Wayne Gretzky, Jason Tatum, Mickey Mantle, Justin Herbert, Pele, a 1979 Topps Hockey vending box, and newcomer Jalen Green. Thank you everyone for watching tomorrow's regular rollers. Hope you enjoyed and look forward to seeing you again real soon. Thanks everyone.